ADHD minimalism is what the theme is. So what that is a way of dealing with ADHD where you don't that you're able to eliminate things from the journey that then give you more peace of mind and makes you manage the traits better. Because what's flaring our traits up the most is mostly our environment, the relationships in our life, and like whether that be money or people, right? That we have a relationship with a bad relationship with time, maybe. So it's geared towards that, and it's geared towards meaningful projects as well. So sometimes we really feel like that meaningful project is the thing that we should be pursuing, and we get really excited about the bigger picture of that. But then the details itself, there's some things that just don't add up and doesn't make sense, or we're not sure how that's going to look, and that's what ends up getting us in this state of procrastination. But that is actually a good sign. Procrastination is a sign that you're going too far ahead and you need to go to the first actual step first. You're trying to go too far in the journey in your head, and you're not meant to work everything out. So all those finer details that you're trying to work out before you even take that first actual step is something that you need to let go of. And that's what ADHD minimalism is. It's basically decluttering. There's certain things that you've committed to that you think are important or you think are going to help you, and you then realize, actually, I think I've signed up for too many things right now. I've actually overcommitted right now, and it's starting to flare up your traits because you end up forgetting a lot of the things that you sign up for. I've got a community here. It's got 3.5k members in here, right? But how many do you think are active in here? Not very many at all. Some people, the sign up page, and when they signed up was the last time they got to see this. They didn't even get to the classroom area because someone else had another product that was appealing to them, right? And they're just collecting now. They're just collecting a bunch of different things and resources from different parts of the world and the internet, and they're overwhelming themselves with all this information and thinking that it's going to help, but it's actually not. And that's the unfortunate thing, is that we have to go through a process of just saying that this thing sounds interesting. Let me see it through, go through it, just in its entirety, and then I can review, how it's helped me, and reflect about that, and then look at what the next actual step can be after I've done that. But what we tend to do is we tend to say, yeah, I'll just leave this for later, just in case. So you've got a whole bunch of different sources to be inspired from, right? There's not actually anything wrong with that per se. But I think where the problem is more so is that now you're going to end up having this decision fatigue. And decision fatigue is just a way that you go through your day. We're going to have to make decisions every day. Like, we have to make certain decisions. Things are going to come up. We have to decide, right? But the default side of that for just the priorities in our life. So, like, obviously our family, our inner circle, the things that we're committed to that are just solid. Like, for example, I've got a mortgage, right? Like little things like that. We have to understand that even that, just managing that could be quite a lot. But then you've got another 100 things that you add on top of that. We're not realizing how much we're committing to, right? We feel like we're not committing to that much, but yeah, we are. It's like, for example, I'm on this platform school. I'm running a community, and I've got a few communities that I like, and I've joined. Sorry, but the reality. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm really sick, guys. But the reality is, I can't be in all of those places in one time, in one moment. And there is going to be a moment where I just need to say goodbye to some of those communities because I physically have no time for being in them. And, there's some that I don't have to be in them every week. Maybe I could just show my face once a month, or maybe I could do a value post in there, or connect with, the person that owns the community or whatever, right? But there's really one two communities that I really should be in the most, right? Excluding my community. And then the others are just ones that I can just go in when I've got time and just allocate time for that as well. And it has to be a valuable community that's going to really serve a purpose in terms of moving the needle forward for me. That it sparks joy. The topic is not me doing it because I want to please people or because someone asked me to come in and support them. Oh yeah, I'm just going to do it. Like, no, it has to have a level of integrity attached to it, or a level of like, yeah, I'm here because I genuinely think that this is a very good asset for my life, right? Versus just doing it for the sake of it, right? So you need to learn to say goodbye to things. And even if you're watching this video right now and you feel like my community is not suited for your journey right now, just leave. Like, you don't have to stay here. I'm not going to be upset with someone leaving my community. Like, if it doesn't serve the purpose of what you come here for, like, just let go of it. But what is better for you is to let go of it than holding on to it and getting overwhelmed with like, oh man, like I'm missing this challenge. So, oh, damn, like I'm too far behind. And you're not too far behind. You start from the first lesson when you come in, and you just do that until you get to the last lesson. And you might spend now and then just checking what other people might be posting in here. You spend 1 hour a week in here, you could be doing really good in your life, like in terms of like just the value of how it can impact your life, right? But what people will tend to do is probably try to overcommit of what they can do inside of here. And they look at everything that's inside of here and they go, where do I start? And then they get overwhelmed and then they leave, right? So yeah, like just be true to yourself. Like, are you investing time in things that are moving the needle forward for you? Like, that's kind of what you need to be looking at right now. And I've done an audit of my journey, and I've done an audit of all the things that I've invested in, or time that I've invested places, or people that I've invested time in, and I'm just looking at whether I'm actually happy with continuing that time investment, right? Um, you need to move the needle forward in your journey, because you're going to end up regretting not doing things you're supposed to do.